Being loved unconditionally and accepted unconditionally is our deepest human need. And it helps us really align within our authentic self, relative and true self. And I certainly didn't know what that was when I first met Brother David when I was 20 and a young monk, young Zen student really at that point. But being here and practicing and the movement of healing and transformation, which is the natural evolution of us, is like what Suzuki Roshi talked about practice when he said it's like walking in the fog here in San Francisco, you know. You walk and it's, it's foggy. I don't know if you've been here, but it can get pretty foggy. And you walk and eventually it's like you're walking in a fog, right? And eventually you're just soaked through and you're soaking wet and you don't know how that happened. And that's what practice really is walking into a fog and allowing yourself to be completely soaked through eventually. You don't even know it's happening. And that is really the realm of the infinite here and now. Which when you are able to relax here fully and be open, the nourishment, the fulfillment, the peace is truly sublime. Because we're conditioned human beings, sadly, like a rubber band, we're pulled back into the habits of conditioned self, as you well know. But I'm here to tell you that that's normal and okay. In fact, it actually is how you practice. It's how you find your way. Otherwise, you're trying to hold on to the states of bliss and equanimity and unconditional love and all that good stuff. But that's not possible. So I want to say something that may confuse you, but you already truly understand what I'm saying, even if you don't think you do. So forgive me for sounding challenging. Yeah. Another way to say it is turn within and find out how to trust yourself, how to listen to your body, your emotions, your energy. And when you are filled with grace, presence, just love that. Let it fill you, let it nurture you, let it heal you, let it guide you. And when you're back in the struggle with what is, which, let's face it, existence. Yeah, okay. It's okay to be a human being. I learned that with Brother David. I mean, he even taught me, as I've said many times and will continue to for as long as I'm here. The purpose of spirituality is to become fully human, and he's an amazing example of this. Not to transcend human. Don't worry, that will happen soon enough. Hopefully, not too soon. So be with the part of you that wants, that longs, that craves. Be with the parts of you that are lost and afraid and frustrated, irritated, irritable. Don't try to fix any of them or enlighten them, God forbid. Not possible. That's like trying to give AI a heart. That's not happening. I mean, if it does, I'll let you know if I see it, but I haven't. No, it's just mind. It's just information well put together or not well put together or misused horribly as it is, sadly. Yeah. You know, it really helps to come together like this. People say, oh, John, I need you. I go, I need you too. What's wrong with that? I also need to eat. I need to breathe. I need to sleep. Is there something wrong with need? Like, that's like, oh, you're not very evolved, are you? Thank goodness we need each other. What a blessing. When we think we can do it on our own, that's the problem. That's just ego pushing the river. I did it for a long time. I know it well. I probably still do here and there. The problem isn't that you get in the way of being consciousness. That's not the problem. That's natural. That just happens. The problem is when you think it's not okay. When you think you're doing it wrong, that it shouldn't be happening. No, that's a tricky ego hook to keep you, well, safe, kind of, not really, but that's what it's doing. That's all it's doing. It's all it's trying. Thank those parts of you. Thank you to those parts that want you to feel safe. No problem. That's basic survival. I'm just sad that in the world it's getting harder to survive. That's sad that it's sad that economics have gone so haywire. When you practically today, depending on where you are, have to work yourself to the bone just to take care of yourself and your family or whoever. It's hard. Well, how lucky we are and how grateful I know I am to be able to take this time. And I hope you can appreciate yourself for making this time for yourself. To just be here and to allow opening, healing, spaciousness, love. So that you can truly find the realm of acceptance of yourself, of your conditioned, programmed, inherited self. Because as you begin to truly accept yourself, you will begin to feel the love that you always longed for within yourself. And at the same time, you will begin to open more into consciousness, into presence. And naturally, without you doing anything or having any identity in it, will become more and more radiant.